Hey guys, Josh here, and this is Kinsale Golf. Today, on break par, we're gonna take on Linfield National from the tips. As usual, pins are set on a little bit easier locations today, but the greens are a little bit quicker as usual. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, guys, first hole is a 453 yard par 4. A little bit of a dog leg left. However, this is a pretty open hole, so we're just gonna try to get one down there and get off to a good start here. All right, let's do it one time. Oh, and I pushed it way right. Ride that cart path. Oh boy. We took a nice ride down that cart path there, way down to the right. That was just a straight push, guys. It went 385 yards. Longest drive on the channel so far. We're not gonna have a bad look from over here, I don't think. 117 yards. Pin is in the back here. Maybe just slightly uphill. I'm gonna take the gap wedge and we can go right at this. I don't think there's any other issues. Let's just attack first hole, guys. Let's get off to a great start. Oh, sit down. I got a little too much of that one. We wanted to carry it 117. I carried it 130. It left us with a chip shot here, a little 22-yard pitch shot, but it doesn't look terribly difficult. Green doesn't look too awful where the pin is, so I think we can be decently aggressive with this. Let's get one close, get up and down for par. Do it. Slow down. That was right at it. Just got it a little bit too much. Carried it a little too much for the trajectory that I took it at. But that's all right. We're gonna have 10.5 feet to save our par in the first hole. Slightly uphill, moving subtly from right to left. Let's put it in, save our par. And I killed it. All right, so not the greatest of starts, but hey, we feel like we always start off that way. Hole number 2, we have a 471 yard par 4, another longer par 4 here. There is some water down the right, so right is not the miss. We're gonna hit that draw that we usually do and see if we can't get one out there. Get back on track with a birdie. Let's do it. It's gonna turn a little bit too much, but you know, that was safe. That was a very safe shot with the water to the left. Still got out to a total distance of 290, so not terrible. I really snapped that. Next shot, we have an 187 yard shot, just slightly uphill. Pins in the left back. If I was being real aggressive here, I could take this, well, take the 7-iron, but 7-iron could be a little too much, so I really like the 8-iron. And with a little bit of a draw, I think I can get it close to the hole here. So let's be aggressive still. Let's do it. Just got to draw a little bit more. Stayed fairly straight. That should be middle of the green. That's about pin high. 190 yards total distance. I think I carried it about, it says I carried it 183. So it did draw a little bit, but we'll have a 29 footer. This putt is going uphill. It looks like there's a couple tiers here, and it is moving from right to left. So, and it might even go down a hill a little bit once we get to the cup. So we're just gonna have to try to get this close. All right, let's do it. Slow down. Man, I gotta get this putter down in the sim, guys. I just kill it every time. Gotta get a little more comfortable leaving them short, but it did go downhill after it caught up to the top of that hill. All right, 9 footer for par, slightly uphill. Again, slightly moving from left to right. Let's put it in. All right, we did it, guys. That's a good par. We're still at 1 over. And hole number 3 is 547 yard par 5, which is pretty good because this isn't a super long par 5. So if we get a good drive, I should be able to get there in 2. Left looks dead, so we can't really be left, but we're gonna put one out there. Grip it and rip it, guys. Oh, stop turning just a little bit. Don't play from that guy's backyard. Oh boy. Pretty well hit. Just having trouble controlling the face of the driver a little bit. We only have 207 yards out, but this fence post might be a worry. From 200 yards out, I'm liking the 6-iron. We're gonna have to hit a fade, but I gotta be real careful not to push this into this fence. All right, let's do it. Miss is left, if anything. Get it close. Turn a little bit more. 21 yards, moving a little bit from left to right. See if we can get it close. Get back on track with the birdie. Keep going. Oh wow, that was not as quick as I anticipated it being. We should still have a decent look at birdie here. Just under 8 feet. Slightly downhill, slightly moving from left to right, as you could see from the chip shot. So we're gonna go just outside that left edge. All right, let's make one. Just like that, guys, there we go, a birdie. And that takes us back to even par. We're back on track. Maybe we could get the putter going today, guys. Our next hole, we have a 222 yard par 3. This is a pretty long par 3. I'm gonna take this 5-iron here from 222 yards out. Hopefully this will draw just a little bit, but middle of the green is fine here. Par would be a good score in this hole, but you never know, we could get lucky. All right, let's do it. Oh, and I pushed it right. Just left the face open. Ooh. It was about the right distance, guys. It just didn't quite get around on it. If this was real life, we'd have a pretty tough bunker shot here, but in this, I don't have to worry about it too much. I believe this green is gonna run, it looks like it might be a little bit downhill once it gets over this lip here, and maybe moving from left to right. So I think I gotta hit this out to the right a little bit, little 30-yard shot. Let's see what we can do here. Oh no. Well, that was terribly misjudged because I carried that about 30 yards, and that was disgusting. Ugh, that was disgusting. We're gonna have a 26.5 footer for par from the edge of the fringe here. This is gonna be a little bit uphill and it's moving steadily from left to right. So we're gonna go about a foot out to the left. See if we can make one here. Do it one time, stay up. All right, that was a pretty good putt. And that'll leave us back, or put us back at 1 over par through 4 holes. But not a terrible start, guys. Hole number 5 is a shorter par 4 for the standards of this course. It's a little bit of a dogleg left, but it's only 359 yards. So a good drive puts us pretty close to this green and gives us another opportunity for birdie. All right, let's get it going here. We're gonna find this driver here during this round. Let's do it. Just gotta draw a little bit more. Please turn. Stay out of there. Get lucky. All right, well, I think we got lucky. That was mashed pretty good, but just didn't quite turn enough for me. But there's a little 47-yard shot. Uphill, it looks like it's running maybe a little bit to the right. But I think with it being uphill, I can be pretty aggressive with this little pitch. All right, let's control one here, guys. Get a little bit of a touch with this iron, this wedge. Let's do it. That shouldn't be too bad. A little push out to the right, but that's not a bad leave there, guys. Looks like it's moving uphill a little bit and ever so slightly from right to left. So we're gonna need to start this just outside of the cup to the right. Put it in. Ooh, I think that was the right line. I just did not hit it. Just like that, guys. Nothing hurt. But it does feel like that was a little bit of a missed opportunity, as short as and wide open as that hole is. But there will be other opportunities for us here. Hole number 6. Hole number 6 is a 409 par 4. Pretty straight away here, maybe slightly dogleg to the left. It's about 352 to that pond out there that, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but there is a pond out there to the right of the green that's at about 350. I don't think we need to worry about that. I think we can blast one out here to the right. Hopefully it comes back left a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, I killed it. That's really got to sit. I don't think we need to worry about that. I don't think we need to worry about that. It's 84 yards, about 10 feet uphill. I like this. I feel like I can be pretty aggressive, so this is gonna play about 90 yards, 92 yards. We're gonna go at it with a 60 here. All right, let's do it. It's just gonna move slightly right on me, but that's perfect distance. Nipped it pretty clean too, so we're gonna have a good look. We're gonna have a good look at par here. Oh man, but this is looking like it could be a difficult one. It's a little uphill, and it looks like in the middle there, it's moving pretty good from right to left. So this might be a tough one to make. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna have to go outside, cut by quite a bit, I think. All right, let's try it here. Oh yeah, look at how much that snapped. Boogie. Just like that. All right, that's 2 over through 6 holes. Our goal of shooting breaking par is still achievable here, but We're gonna have to clean some things up, especially with the driver. We should have another good opportunity here. This is a 333 yard par 4. I'm not gonna hit driver here. We're gonna go with a 3-wood. 3-wood out to the right, let it draw back. That should do it, guys. That's exactly what I was looking to do there. And we got it a ways down there. That really kicked. All right, 38 yard little pitch shot. It looks like I might have a little bit of a backstop here. Green looks like it's moving from left to right. I might have to carry this one most of the way there. Let's see. Spin. Oh, it did. Now stop. Wow, that moved really hard at the end. But that was a pretty good shot. This is uphill and moving slightly from left to right. I think we can be pretty aggressive with this and start this maybe just outside the left edge. Just like that. All right, there we go, guys. Second birdie of the round. Takes us back to 1 over par. All right. Next hole is another par 3 here. We have 158 yards, ever so slightly downhill, pins in the right. I like the 9-iron here. I don't need to kill this, but this just can stay nice and smooth, and I'm gonna be aggressive here. Let's keep heading in the right direction. All right, be right there. Don't carry too far. Oh, wow. That took a terrible kick. I don't think this is a terrible little chip shot up the hill from 14 yards. As you can see, this green is kind of crazy, but I think I can carry it up into this hill. It's just in front of the pin and get it to stop. So let's see what we can do here. Oh, and I just didn't carry it quite far enough. 13-footer, it's gonna be a little bit downhill and moving ever so slightly from left to right. So I think we go a couple inches left of the hole, and I think this is very makeable. I just pulled it slightly. Just like that, we'll get our 4. Bogeys aren't gonna hurt us too much, guys. It's the bigger numbers that do, the doubles and the triples, and you guys have seen my tendency to make a mess out of putting on this simulator. We have an opportunity here. We have another par 5 on hole 9. It's a long one though, 590 yards. So this might play like a true par 5 if I don't hit a great drive here. But let's do it. Let's get one out there. Straighten this thing out a little bit. Oh, and I hit the ground just a little bit. Oh boy. I lost that shot in the backswing. We're gonna have a long ways out, guys. 328. We're just gonna be aggressive with the 3-wood here. Left is gonna be safe. There is a pond that goes all the way down the right side, so we're gonna keep it away from that, but just a nice smooth 3-wood out there. Get us close. Should still be good here. Let's do it. Oh man, and I just opened the face a little bit there, and I think we're gonna get lucky though with that. Did not want to challenge that water, but we ended up challenging it a little bit anyways. From 76 yards, this is a really good angle from here, guys. This might have worked out for us on this hole. All right, 76 yards. Let's hit one close here. Let's dial in the wedges. I love my wedges. This is my favorite shot this year. It's got to go. Yeah. Just needed to go a little bit. Not terrible though. We're gonna have a look for birdie. Just gonna be outside shot here. 23 feet on the number. Slightly uphill, and another one that I think is moving slightly from left to right. So I think we need to go just a little bit outside of the cup to the left. Let's see if we can get the pace right. Go. Oh no, that was the right line. That was the right line, guys. I just didn't get it there. Just like that. When you got those little 3.5 footers, just gotta hit them firm and right at it. 2 over still through 9 holes, and we're on to the back 9, and so let's see if we can score here. I don't really remember much of this back 9, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so this is one of the first holes that looks a little bit more narrow. 431 yard par 4. We gotta get our driver going. Let's do it. That one's a little bit better, guys. Still drawing a little bit too much on that one, but that was my best swing in a few holes with this. We're gonna have 114 yards, 4 feet uphill. I'm really liking the 56 on this one. Should be a pretty full 56 degree wedge here. We're gonna go right at it and attack it. See if we can get back on the birdie train. It's gonna go just right of it. I mean, 114 yards, we carried it there. I just pushed it slightly. I should be pretty close though, I would think. Yeah, 13 feet. So good look. Good look here. Just gotta get the putter going, guys. All right, this is gonna be an uphill putt, moving decently from right to left, maybe a little bit less above the hole. I say we go about 8 to 10 inches out to the right, and then let it drop in. All right, let's make a putt. I might have slightly pulled it. Nothing hurt. Little tap in par. We like the tap in pars. All right, we're not playing bad today, guys. We're making the most of my lackluster driver swing. We got another par 5 here. Let's see if we can take advantage of this one. I can't miss this out to the right. Right is kind of dead here. I'll be in across this fence here. But if we hit the draw like we usually do, we should be in good shape. Let's do it. Oh, and I really snapped it, but it's gonna be okay. Well, we made sure it went left, right? This might be some of my worst driving for the channel, but luckily this course is open enough that we've been able to make it work. This next shot is gonna be difficult, but I feel like we're at a point in a round where we need to be aggressive. We got 217 yards, 4 feet uphill, which isn't too much. Over top of this water here, which is the concerning part. And so to get onto the green, we need to carry it about 210 yards. I'm gonna be really aggressive with the 6-iron here. If I can start it off to the right and let it draw a little bit, I really like that. All right, let's do it, guys. Put it on the green, go for eagle. Go big or go home. Oh, and I bailed out to the right. Oh. Carried close to the right distance though. 29-yard shot. I might take this one a little bit on the higher side. It's really hard to know how far I need to carry this. But we're gonna play it out to the right a little bit, take it a little bit higher. Get down there. Oh man, I don't think that was a real bad shot there. I thought I needed to take it high to stop it, but it was honestly pretty slow at the bottom there. All right, we're gonna have an 8-footer for birdie. Slightly downhill, moving decently from right to left. We're gonna go about 4 inches outside the cup here. Let's be confident with this one. Let's do it. Just like that, guys. There we go. We took advantage of it. That bailout with the second shot there wasn't the worst thing we could have done. We've been needing a good putt, so that was nice. And we are back at 1 over par through 12 holes. We have a 481-yard par 4, so a pretty long par 4. It looks like it's decently narrow. I need to start this one out to the right and get it to draw back. This is a faders type of a hole, but I'm gonna play it my way. All right, let's do it. It's got to turn just a little bit more, get through. Oh my gosh, we got really lucky and we made it back to the first cut, almost to the fairway. We'll take all the luck we can get. That wasn't a terrible drive. Controlling this face today, face of the driver isn't my best right now. 5 feet uphill for elevation, but it's 129 yards to the pin. The pin's in the back. But this should be about a perfect gap wedge for me. I really like the look of this shot. Feeling pretty confident with this one, so let's stick it close. Stick it close. Sit down just a little bit. I caught it just then, guys. Oh no. Oh no, it was right over top of it. Little 10-yard chip shot up this hill. Looks like it might be downhill past the pin though, so this could be a little tricky. We're gonna start it out just to the left a little bit. Let it come back to the cup, let's do it. Sit right there. Wow, that is ridiculous. Man, that pin is right on a little bit of a shelf or a little bit of a hill there. I did not see it shooting down on that little, I thought that was a pretty good chip shot. All right, we're gonna have a tricky 6-footer here. I got arrows moving both directions on this. I think I just gotta go at the cup and be aggressive. Oh, just like that. As you can see, it kind of wiggled both ways, but we made it work. Next hole is 199-yard par 3, and it's perfectly flat for elevation. 6-iron, I could carry this over the green, so we're gonna be aggressive with a 7-iron. Hit a little draw. I have it aimed towards the middle of the green, so right of the flag stick here. And we're looking to draw this in. All right, here we go. Hit a good shot here. Oh, I caught it just a hair thick. which kind of left me to open that face. Oh wow, we hit something really hard at the front of the green, so it ended up carrying pretty far, but that might be a monster putt. This is gonna be a monster 48-foot putt. I have no idea. It looks like it's moving pretty decently from right to left, especially initially. There's a little hill here. Looks like it's going downhill, and once it gets by the cup, it looks like it's really downhill, so this might be a really tough 2-putt, but we're gonna try here. Let's do it. Turn it in. Oh my gosh. Maybe this is our day, guys. This is not my best golf, but we're hanging around there and we're scoring. That takes us back, it takes me back to even par, guys. Through 13 holes, this is hole 14. So we're right in it still. We can still shoot under par on this course. And this, I wouldn't call this a super easy course. I feel like it's pretty long in general. The fairways are nice and open, which has been nice because I've been spraying the driver, but other than that, these greens are very difficult. All right, we're gonna hit one out there. Pretty wide open here, but we're gonna go right down the right side of this fairway and hopefully hit a little bit of a draw. Oh boy, and I hit a straight ball. Straight ball into the rough. 116 yards. 3 feet uphill, so not too much to worry about there. Pins in the middle. I like the 56. I think we can be aggressive with this. Now in real life, it might be struggling a little bit at this course if the rough was a little bit thicker, but it's really nice that we don't have to worry about the rough on this. All right, let's be aggressive. Let's get another birdie, go back to back here. Keep the train moving. Oh man, just a little bit out to the right. About the right distance again. Close to pin high, but I just not quite comfortable with the swing today. We're gonna have a chance though. At least we're hitting the green. We're not far off with the swing, not far off at all. But I'd like to be, not really feeling the face like I said. All right, 25 feet, 11 inches, slightly uphill, moving steadily from right to left. I feel like I need to go maybe about 10 inches to a foot outside the right. Let it get there. All right, let's do it, be aggressive. And I pushed it to maybe about 1.5 feet. Just like that. Another dog leg left. I feel like there's been a lot of dog leg lefts on this course, which actually suits me really well. Just, I gotta control the face of this driver. All right, 435 yard par 4. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of treble on this hole. Let's be aggressive, give ourselves another opportunity. I liked how that one felt. It's got to turn just a little bit more. Might be one of my better drives of the day though. 341 yard total distance. This shot, we got 103 yards, 3 feet downhill, pins in the back. So I don't really want to carry it farther than that. So we're going to be aggressive with the 60-degree wedge. I'm not going to hit this. There's not a world where I'll hit this off the back. So I got to carry this all the way there. Let's do it. Hit a good wedge shot, guys. Man, I am just leaving it off to the, just off to the right, guys. That was a pretty good shot though. Spun back nice. Carried it close to what I thought it would. We're gonna have a 13.5 footer. maybe a slight double breaker. In the first half of this putt, well, first half of the putt's moving subtly to the left. And I think right at the hole, it's pretty flat. So I'm gonna go a few inches out to the right. And I think I can be aggressive with this. This is a little bit uphill. All right, here we go. I just pulled that slightly, just like that. Easy pars, guys. Stress-free golf. Even par still through 15 holes with 3 holes left to play. We still have a good opportunity to break par. We're gonna do our best to do that here. We have another par 5. Our last par 5 of the day is 580 yards. I think this is pretty gettable. Another dog leg left. Not a whole lot of trouble, so I think I can be aggressive with the driver. Just gotta remember that feeling from the last hole. Oh, I like that. It's gonna draw a little bit too much, but that was well struck. 228 yards, slightly uphill. Pins in the back, so I'm not gonna take the 4-iron, but I think the 5-iron's a good club. 5-iron's a good club here. We'll see if we can run one right up the middle of the green. All right, here we go. Finished out strong here. Oh, and I left that out to the right. Oh, man. No feel today, guys. No feel of the face at all. I'm just losing it. Started off a little bit on the right-hand side for my draw, and I'm just leaving the club face open there. Good strike, though. Real good strike. We're gonna have 27 yards up this hill, over this bunker, to get up and down for a birdie. I really don't know what it's doing, what the green's doing once I get on there, but looks like I'm moving a little bit from left to right. We'll see if we can land this one a little bit softer. I guess it was uphill. Okay, uphill putt, moving from left to right. Looks like there's a little ridge where the hole is, so we're gonna go, I don't know, about 5 or 6 inches to the left. Be aggressive with this. So just inside 13 feet. Let's do it. I didn't play it enough. Ooh, stop. Yeah, look at that little ridge right in front of the hole. Just like that. that actually barely got there. 205 yard par 3. Water all along the right-hand side there. I'm gonna be aggressive with this. I love my 7-iron, guys. I love it. A little bit downhill. I'm gonna hit this wall. If I pure this, it's going on the green. It's gonna be a really close shot. I'm gonna control the face this time. All positive thoughts. Aggressive, close out strong. Little baby draw here. Oh, and I just pulled it. Carried a pretty good distance too. Carried about the right distance. Just about 200 yards of carry. Would have been what we were looking for. But you know what, it's safe. It's safe. All right, we have a 25 yard little chip shot down this hill, moving away from us and going left to right. Let's see if we can judge one here. Like I said, I don't know these greens super well, so it's kind of a guess as to what this will do. Oh boy. And I caught a little bit of ground there.
You suck!
Little bit of ground there. 17.5 feet for par. Slightly uphill. Looks like it's moving pretty good from left to the right at the hole, so I'm gonna aim out a little bit out to the left here. We're gonna make this one. Let's make this one. Oh no, whoa, what was that?
Wow.
I thought I made it until the last foot. 4, which puts us at 1 over, which means that it doesn't look like we're breaking par today. Well, you never know. We could eagle one here, get lucky. But we're gonna do our best to get back to even here. All right, we're gonna take one of, this is a dog leg, right? Pretty narrow, but we're gonna be aggressive and take one over top of the right trees here. Let's do it. Oh, turn. Oh boy. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna, I think I'm dead over there. 104 yards, but I have no idea if this is gonna get through. But I'm gonna take a 60 right through here, just left of this tree that's in front of us. And hopefully it gets up quick enough. Oh, and it did get through it. Left it out to the right. We're gonna have a look at it, guys. Have a 24-foot putt. Slightly downhill, but really pretty flat overall. Moving slightly from right to left in the first half. Then it kind of flattens out at the hole. So I'm gonna go just a little bit right of this. We're gonna try to make this one. Let's do it. Oh, it just never hit it too much through that initial break. Just like that, caught the right edge, and we finished off with a par, guys. This was a tough course, a really long course. I'm not mad with that result. 1 over par today. We did get a few birdies. Just didn't really have the iron or the driver swing quite going today. We made some pretty solid contact for the most part, just couldn't control the face. So I actually had 4 birdies here to go with 5 bogeys and 9 pars. So not too bad, just a little too many bogeys today, guys, to really give ourselves a shot. Thanks for watching, guys. I feel like this was another good round. We got back on track after our mishap round in the 80s last week. We're gonna try again next week. We'll see from there. All right, guys, this is Josh, and this has been JN Golf, and we'll see you next time.